Our spotlight story tonight is about Josie Zabala, an Ephrata High School graduate recently awarded first place at a national hairstyling competition in Kentucky. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Ephrata's Josie Zabala loves to cut and style hair. The 2015 Ephrata High School graduate and honor student recently came home from Louisville, Kentucky. There she won a first place in the Skills USA Cosmetology category's national hair competition. She competed against more than 40 other students. Here she practices on her mother, Cammie Zabala's long locks. Josie plans to attend Washington State University in the fall to learn more about what's underneath a head of hair as a psychology major. Josie was a student at Blades on Broadway, training to be a hairstylist while in high school through the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center in Moses Lake. Through CB Tech, she heard about a regional competition.
And then we went to regionals, and I actually placed 4th there. And then everyone was allowed to go to state. So then when we went to state, I ended up competing against the same girls, and I got first place.
The wins did not come easy.
I actually worked really hard for it. Like, I didn't know what it was going to be like. I had no idea. I was never a part of anything like that. And so I just studied and I practiced. I honestly worked so hard for it. And I spend over 40 hours a week at school in Moses Lake.
Josie described what led to her going to the National Skills USA competition in Louisville, where she competed against high school and college students to win first place.
For regionals, we had to do a perm, and then a root touch-up, so color, and then we had a written test, and then for state, we had to do an updo, so kind of like a wedding, what you do with hair for a wedding, and then 2 haircuts, and 2 women's haircuts, and then a men's haircut. And then an oral test and a written test. And then we ended up doing the same thing over at nationals.
She believes the judges chose her for first place because of her hard work. She graduates in August from her haircutting school after 1,750 hours of study. As a Head Start student, Josie takes academics seriously.
I've been a 4.0 student since middle school. It's always been huge for me to have really good grades. My parents have never been hard on me, but I've always been hard on myself. So if I get a lower grade for a midterm, I always stress out and I start to freak out. And I've done 6 college courses throughout high school.
While at WSU, Josie said she plans to get a job at a hair salon to help pay for her education. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.